Hello everyone and welcome back to a revenge raid run against Xenolord in Pal World. Last time I just wanted to show off the new raid arena and that it's really cool because it allows you to fight these big bosses without having to interfere with your base. And in doing so it lets you effectively like grind the rewards a lot easier against some of the easier raids like Plasma Ryu. So for this one, as you can see, I have a much higher level team. A lot of these guys have the vampiric ability, allowing them to keep themselves healed up a bit as the fight goes on. The preemptive, basically the food that I gave was an attack boost food. So if any of them need a snack before the fight starts, they should get a 25% attack boost for the fight, and that's what I used on myself and the combat pals. The main one I'm using again to start the fight is Frost Stallion. It's effective against dragons. This is by no means a meta team. There are people who are more informed and have done way more damage output stuff than calculated what the maximum damage stuff is. I'm just using a group of guys with some type effectiveness and also moves that I like. Um, but my flying ice horse is definitely a huge benefit, even though we are absolutely taking a beating from the opening. Um, and instead of having, so I have three main guys in that I'm using. Well, mostly I think it's going to be switching between Jet Dragon and Frost Stallion, but I have three riding pals that I am swapping between through the fight, just to keep them healthy and recovering health in the background while the main team is doing damage. Probably should have used those recovery meds first. And again, I've got armor that has some life steal on it, so very useful to get in some amount of chip damage with the quad bazooka missile launcher here. Um, and then again at different points in the fight, these little guys come out. Now these guys specifically are only dark, so they are I guess they're not really, they're neutral to the ice attacks of Frost Stallion. However, the big guy is definitely weak to all of the ice. So I'm using a combination of ice and dragon guys as the main body of the 15 pals that are fighting Xenolord. Um, at least with this particular team, everything is going pretty smoothly. As I mentioned, grinding some of the easier raids can help because you get uh, stat boosting items, and as well as potentially some level up items. Basically, so if you manage to be able to, I guess it is really nice that once you get a team and are able to take these guys down, it kind of it gets a lot smoother and easier going forward because you can use the stat booster rewards to just boost up the existing army. So it takes a while in order to get everyone up to everyone up to fighting quality. However, once you have that, it's a lot easier to just keep bringing more people up to the team. And here, Shadowbeak is definitely, there are just lots of lasers. They're currently healthy, have all their abilities off cooldown, and I'm able to just try and spam as many light light lasers and charge through the crowd just to take the pressure off of my team as they go for the big boss. And as you can see from some of the messages, a few of my guys have fallen. This is not a very clean fight. I am gonna die twice because, as you can see, I'm on fire and I don't have an Estus flask to chug. However, with this not being at a base and with how all the setup stuff works, I can just respawn in the arena and be right at the PAL box to start swapping out the injured members of the team. And although I'm not doing it necessarily super quickly, just getting some guys in there, as you can see, like I just got obliterated because I was very much in the center of Xenolord's attack. Um, but I was at least able to get a few extra guys in there, although some of them not as powerful. However, at least half of the initial main team is still intact and fighting along, which is huge compared to my first attempt at this, where after the team got decimated, the B squad was not. They certainly helped, but they definitely were not. I needed an extra damage boost, so but thankfully these guys have given me enough time for for my party to heal back up and to keep pushing damage. Um, yeah, and it's not. There's probably also like better ways to dodge the attacks and such, but at least in terms of I don't know, like some sometimes it's fun. Sometimes I don't mind the grind, whether or not it's some boss fights, hitting L2 on some frogs. It happens every once in a while. And when you just have something relaxing to do, you well, the rewards of being very much more prepared are well worth it. So, thank you for g- joining me on the run back on this boss because we don't like leaving them undefeated here. Hope you enjoyed that. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.